Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nay, and if you don't know me by now, I'm the girl from TikTok. So basically, I just wanted to give not only my followers an update, but I just wanted to put everything out there so that when I come back on Monday, nobody should be asking me the same questions. Nobody should be asking me the same questions, and nobody should be asking me the same questions. So basically, um, this week on Monday, I posted a video of me crying, talking about how I broke down crying in Walmart, and I did go through the comments, and I just want to set this out here that video was supposed to be friends only. Somehow it ended up being public. After the gym crush shit, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna rant, I'm gonna rant to the people that I follow back as well. So I went on there, posted it as friends only, and somehow ended up public. Then, a while back, I had posted a snap to my friends only story, and 500 people saw it. And I don't have 500 friends on Snap. It was people I didn't know. It was only one snap, and I was like, I don't know what is going on, but this is crazy. But last week I was crying about that. There was a lot of things that I was crying about in that video, but I feel like a lot of people wanted to be about a guy, and it wasn't. The first reason I started crying was because the weekend before that, Monday, I had knocked my right side view mirror off my fucking car, and now it's duct taped on my car. I was crying about that because when it first happened, I chose to cry instead. I chose to laugh instead of cry about it. So in that moment, that also was making me very emotional. When I went into Walmart, there was hella old people around, and it made me think of my grandma, and it made me think about how she hasn't been here for like 13 years because she passed away in 2011 due to breast cancer. So I saw the old people, and I'm like, bro, if my grandma was here right now, I would not be going through what I'm going through, because not only would I have somebody to talk to about it, but I have somebody who has experience. I don't know, my grandma was, I don't know if anybody in my family know, but I feel like all of my grandma's grandkids loved her equally, and I really really love my grandma a lot, like down bad, and I hate that she was taken from us so early, but everything happens for a reason, and it was just God had called her home a little earlier. So I was upset about that too, because I'm like, damn, like I miss my grandma, which is one of the reasons why I can't go to Ingles a lot, because she used to shop at Ingles and Food Line and Buy Lowe's, but Buy Lowe's ain't even a thing no more. So I was crying about that. Then this guy passed me. He had on cologne that a guy that I used to talk to, he had the same cologne, so that made me emotional. Then I went in there to buy junk food because when I'm sad, I want to eat. So I went in and got the junkiest that I could possibly get. And as I'm standing in line, I'm feeling so guilty because not only did I skip the gym this entire week, I only went one time this entire week. I skipped the gym. I'm eating junk food. I don't feel like myself. And so I I get in line, and the tears, like, if anybody was to look at me, they'd be like, okay, this bitch about to cry. So I'm standing in line, and the last straw for me, which broke the fucking bridge, the last straw for me was my box of these fell and hit the butt of the guy in front of me and fell on the ground, and I just started crying because I was like, why would that happen right now? So I pick it up and I start crying, and I was trying to explain to people that once that type of cry starts, it's hard to stop it. So yeah, I let the tears fall. I don't know if people think I'm like boo-hoo crying, like yelling, screaming, hollering. No, it's one of those silent cries where the tears just fall, and I continue on with what I'm doing, and I get the hell on through. So I did cry in Walmart, and I have no shame in crying in Walmart or anywhere in public, because the fuck am I being shamed for crying for? I would feel bad for somebody who couldn't cry. So I end up getting back to my car, and I just cry, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry. Because not only that, but my dad had texted me that day too, and I hadn't heard from him in a minute. And I don't even remember the last time I saw him in person. And so I cry about that too, because I'm like, he didn't even text me on the terms that I would think he would text me on, like, checking up on me, because I am your daughter and stuff like that. So it wasn't like that, and that made me upset because, like I said in my TikTok video, I'm a daddy's girl. At the end of the day, I always will be. I love my dad down bad. My dad has been there through everything. So yeah, I have a soft spot for my dad. So like when he texted me and he wasn't checking up on me or being concerned about me, it hurt. And so yeah, I was crying about that too. And I liked how some people in the comments pointed out, y'all don't know what people be having going on in their lives. Like y'all saw one video of me with a man talking about a man and assumed that was what consumed my life. I have real shit going on every single day. So when I posted, so all of this happened, right? So I decided I'm gonna take a break from TikTok. I'm not going to the gym this week. I'm literally gonna use this week to catch up on my rent and any other bills that I have to pay before March comes, because I have to pay rent in March again. And so that's what this whole week was dedicated to. That's why I wasn't in the gym. That's why I wasn't posting on TikTok. And if you did see me post on my TikTok stories, it was literally me putting my pride aside, which was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in this fucking world, and set up a GoFundMe and ask people to please help me with my rent. Do you know how hard it was for me to get up on camera and say that? I don't like to ask for help. I don't even like to bother my friends, my family. Like, I don't like to do that because, one, I feel like it's a trauma response, because when I was younger, I couldn't ask for help without it being an issue every single time, and I'm gonna stand by that. Every time I would ask for help, it was always some type of argument, disagreement, some type of mishap that happened with asking for help. So yeah, maybe I have a fear of asking for help. Maybe I just don't want to be a burden on anybody, and I never knew how to ask for help without making someone upset with me. So, putting my pride aside, post on my TikTok stories every day like, hey y'all, could y'all please donate to my GoFundMe? That literally broke down pieces of me that I didn't think was possible, because I feel like a failure. Like, why am I getting on the internet asking people to help me? So it took a lot to do that, and also it took a lot of like my followers telling me like, this is probably something you have to do to get to the next step that you're trying to get to. If you need help, ask. Because you never know, your biggest blessing might come through. And guess what? That ended up happening tonight. Somebody sent me the full amount to pay off my balance for February. So now I'm back on track. And I am greatly appreciated to that person. I've already messaged them. I've already had my little talk. I thank them. I will forever be in debt to that person, because this is someone I don't know who decided with the kindness of their heart to help me. Little old me. And it's like, sometimes I just be feeling like my existence to this world does not matter at all. I probably think that every single day. And before anybody says you need to see a therapist, I am well aware. Healthcare, health insurance aren't cheap. And before you say, oh, get on Medicaid, they said I can't get it no more. I've tried. They say I don't qualify. So yeah. So I also wanted to touch bases on somebody saying, you got 2 jobs, so where the money at? That's not adding up. They didn't watch my whole video. I just said I came into 2 jobs, meaning I got hired this week at one job and I'm interviewing at another job currently. And I have my second interview tomorrow, so the money can't roll in until the hiring manager from the first job calls me to let me know when I start and to hear back from the other job. But I've decided moving forward after my break, I am not letting the hate comments get to me anymore. I can't, because not only is it making me upset, but it's making me get upset to the point where it's like, why are you letting these people who you don't know, who don't know you, who have probably can't even get in your face and say it to your face, what they're saying in the comment, why are you letting them get to you? Like, seriously, Nay, ask yourself this question. Why are you letting people you've never met in your entire life get to you? Let alone make you feel some type of way because they're judging you. You've been judged your entire life, literally. If anything, your childhood set you up to be judged. So why are you worried about judgments from strangers that could care less about you? focus on the good, focus on the positive, focus on those comments. Don't focus on the hate comments. So I don't want y'all to think that the break went like when I said I was taking a break, I wrote a whole album, 4 songs. I know it's not a lot, but 4 songs that really, I feel like, really resonate with me and will introduce me to the world in a way that I want the world to see me. Vulnerable, authentic, and raw and real. That's what I'm looking for. I literally started making merch. I got a content schedule now, and I secured 3 brand deals, 3 on my own. That may not seem like a lot, but I wasn't taking this break to just be like, oh, I'm so sad. No, I was like, I need to take this break mentally to lock the fuck in before I fucking miss out on my bag. So I've had a lot of people reach out to me and tell me to keep going, keep pushing. This is gonna be probably the hardest self-worth learning journey that I'm about to be going on. And I'm lucky and blessed enough to have such a supportive community behind me. So I know that with them standing behind me, I'm gonna accomplish everything that I need to accomplish because they got my back. Y'all have my back. So I just wanted to get up on here and just really clear the air. I don't want no more questions about nobody that I ain't addressed in this video. Now that my rent is paid, I feel like I can fully lock in the way that I need to. So I just wanted to make this video to clear the air, let everybody know what's going on and where I've been and what I've been doing, because the next couple of weeks are about to look completely different from what I've been doing. And when I tell you, I'm not letting not one hate comment get to me. I'm not letting not one like, oh, you didn't get a lot of views on your video get to me. I'm not letting shit get to me, because at this point I'm already past the hard point. The hard point was keeping the viewage, keeping your followers engaged, and also being consistent. And although I took a break off of TikTok, I never said I was taking a break off of YouTube or Instagram. Yeah, or YouTube or Instagram. I just said I needed a break from that TikTok page in particular. So I will be back on Monday, and I will be posting the content that I made while I was on my break. The grind don't stop. Just because I didn't go to the gym doesn't mean I wasn't working out at home. You see what I'm saying? Consistency is key. And yes, I only went to the gym once this week, but I went to the gym because I was sitting in bed, and when I woke up that morning, something told me, go to the gym. You need to go to the gym. Something in my spirit was like, you need to go to the gym. And I'm like, no, I've already decided this week I'm not going. So I went at 12. I don't know what was in the air, but there was no one in there at 12, which let me know this is the time you need to start going every day. So yeah, I feel like I summed everything up. If I didn't, I'm gonna make another video because I never care, but I feel like this video really summed everything up. I am greatly appreciative to everybody who donated to my GoFundMe, everybody who sent me money on my PayPal. All of that went towards my rent, so all of that is covered. I mean, everything's covered. So my main concern now is paying March's rent, getting my car looked at, and pushing out content and securing these brand deals so that we can get somewhere in life. I'm not about to let nobody stir me up to the point where I lose focus on the dream that I've been chasing since I was 13, since I was 12, making fucking paranormal activity videos on YouTube. So I love y'all. Thank you for your support, and I hope you continue to stay with me on this journey. And I was talking to a friend earlier today, and after I say this, I'm gonna just end the video. I think I'm going to make a doctor's appointment to get checked out because I feel like I may have bipolar depression or borderline personality disorder. I have some type of bipolar something. I don't want to say I have, but I have a feeling that I might. And this is not like, oh, you just got the TikTok fame and that's what they saying. No. This has been a feeling of mine since maybe my sophomore year of college. But I was like, anytime I would talk to the doctors about it, they would not um they would not say, they would be like, no, you're not bipolar, or you don't have no type of bipolar disorder, because my therapist let me know that doctors try not to diagnose people with bipolar, because once you're diagnosed as any type of bipolar whatever, you're gonna always be known as that. So anytime you go to the doctor, you're gonna have to tell them that you're gonna have to take medication for it. So they try not to prescribe. They try not to diagnose people who do have it. Like, they try to find other things that could possibly be the root of the issue, and not like you being hardcore like bipolar. So, um, whenever I secure the healthcare plan with the job, I'm gonna go and get like a psych test done or something to find out what's going on, because I endured a lot of trauma. Now I'm oversharing. So yeah, love y'all. Keep supporting me. I'm a do my best to be the pillar of light that y'all want me to be for our community. So love, hugs, and kisses.